This week was about the last frontier of power, not strategy, not discipline, not ownership, not discernment, but reaction. You can have vision, intelligence, discipline, and courage, and still lose control of your life through a single emotional reaction. Most damage is not caused by bad plans. It is caused by uncontrolled responses. Week 40 was about learning to stand in front of stimulus, pressure, disrespect, delay, provocation, uncertainty, and not move automatically. Because the man who controls his reactions controls the outcome. He who is slow to anger is better than the mighty. Proverbs 16:32. And when they are angry, they forgive. Quran 42:37. Most people believe reactions are automatic. They are not. They are trained. Your first impulse is not your character. It's your conditioning. You react the way you were rewarded or punished to react in the past. Raised around volatility, you react fast. Raised around chaos, you escalate. Raised around insecurity, you defend. None of this is identity. It is habit. Modern neuroscience confirms this. Emotional reactions are fast, subcortical responses, not conscious decisions, but they can be interrupted. That interruption is power. In the simulation, reaction creates distortion. Every reactive move bends reality against you. You respond too fast, you reveal position, you escalate, you lose leverage, you defend, you accept the frame. Monday was about a single realization. You don't need to react just because something touched you. Between stimulus and response, there is a gap. That gap is where authority lives. When you pause, even for seconds, something changes. Emotion loses momentum, clarity returns, the situation stops controlling you. Most people never experience this gap because they never practice it. But once you do, once you feel it, you understand, power is not speed. Power is choice. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored. That's a quote from Mark Twain. And here's another thought. The strong man is not the one who can wrestle, but the one who can control himself when angry. That's from the Hadith. You know, anger has really been misunderstood. Weak people fear it, undisciplined people obey it. Both are wrong. Anger is information. It signals things like a boundary violation, disrespect, injustice, frustration, or even misalignment. But, you know, anger is not instruction. When anger leads action, clarity disappears. Science is pretty clear on this. Anger narrows cognitive bandwidth, reduces foresight, and increases impulsive behavior. It makes short-term action feel urgent and long-term consequences, well, almost invisible. In the simulation, anger shortens your timeline. It pushes you to confront too early, speak too much, escalate unnecessarily, and honestly, burn leverage. Tuesday was about extracting intelligence from anger without surrendering control. The disciplined man does not suppress anger. He listens to it, then puts it down. He asks himself, what boundary was crossed? What truth is being pointed at? What needs adjustment? Not just reaction. Then he acts later, from stability. Anger is a flare, not a steering wheel. Those who obey it stay reactive, but those who use it, well, they grow precise. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Philippians chapter 2 verse 3. And do not let the hatred of a people prevent you from being just. Quran chapter 5 verse 8. You know, this might just be the most expensive mistake humans make. Deciding while emotional. Emotion compresses time. It creates this false sense of urgency. It demands action right now. But urgency is rarely the truth. It's just pressure. Neuroscience confirms. Decisions made under emotional arousal are honestly more likely to be reversed, regretted, or corrected later, and yeah, often at a high cost. In the simulation, emotional decisions create loops, arguments you have to repair, decisions you have to undo, relationships you have to stabilize, positions you have to rebuild. Wednesday was about a non-negotiable rule. If you are emotional, you are not ready to decide. And this really applies to anger, fear, excitement, anxiety, and even validation seeking. Emotion biases, perception. What feels obvious now will look foolish later. The disciplined man delays decisions not out of indecision, but out of respect for consequence. He understands. Emotion passes. Consequences remain. Waiting is not weakness. It is accuracy. You know, it's often said, better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. That's attributed to Abraham Lincoln. And there's also this wisdom, and when the ignorant address them harshly, they say, peace. That's from the Quran, chapter 25, verse 63. Most people, when they're feeling challenged, well, they speak to regain control. They explain. They defend. They justify. They correct. But explanation is often just a reaction. Defense, more often than not, is submission and justification. It accepts the opponent's frame. The thing is, silence breaks expectation. Science actually confirms this. Pausing before you respond reduces conflict escalation, increases perceived authority, and, yeah, it disrupts manipulation cycles. In the simulation, silence breaks patterns. People expect immediate replies, emotional engagement, defense, but when you don't give it, power shifts. Thursday was really about learning when not to speak. Not every accusation deserves defense. Not every misunderstanding requires correction. And honestly, not every provocation needs engagement. Silence isn't avoidance, it's restraint. And, well, restraint signals confidence. Confidence unsettles noise. The calm man doesn't rush to explain. He lets reality correct the story. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. That's Confucius. And truly, in remembrance of God, do hearts find rest. That's from the Quran, chapter 13, verse 28. You know, Friday kind of brought the week together. The loudest person rarely controls the room. The calmest one does. Calm is not passivity. It is, well, unmoved presence. When emotions rise around you, calm lowers them, calm slows time, and calm forces others to reveal themselves. Leadership studies confirm this. Calm presence increases trust, perceived competence, and influence. In the simulation, calm bends probability. The calm man does not chase outcomes, does not escalate tension, and does not mirror chaos. Others adjust to him. Calm is not something you feel. It is something you choose, and once chosen repeatedly, it becomes identity. Reaction is the final leak of power. Over weeks 35 to 39, you built the structure, precision, detachment, endurance, ownership, and discernment. Then, in week 40, it was all sealed. Without emotional control, all previous power just leaks out. You can be disabundant and so then reacts equilibrium. You can be strategic and still emotional. You can be intelligent and still provoked. Reaction is the last vulnerability. This week taught you that reaction is optional. Anger is information, not instruction. Emotional decisions are expensive. Silence is leverage, and calm controls outcomes. This is not suppression. This is mastery. The man who does not react is not weak. He is unavailable for manipulation. And when you are unavailable for manipulation, reality has no choice but to deal with you honestly. That is power. That is dominance. That is alignment. This is transcendent reality. Live the code.